What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. You too can be great. I missed y'all. My voice is still gone, as you can see. It's been a while, y'all. I had bronchitis. I couldn't talk. I'm coughing. I'm still recovering, but I don't want to keep missing all these episodes and reviewing. Plus, I just moved into a whole new house. I don't have nothing set up. I'm doing this all sick. Got finals week, got work. It's just been a hot ass mess. So forgive me, my voice and everything's not set up the way it normally is, but I'm finna review this Real Housewives, so hopefully I can get my point across, y'all can understand me and get the gist and the tea and everything that I gotta give you. And I did miss y'all though, for real, I did. Okay, let's begin. So the episode is where there's a wig, there's a way, and there's a pun word with the wig situation because we did know that Marlo is now doing this whole business venture where she got her own wig line. We all know that her and Eva got into it last season, and we know that her wig situation was receding. She didn't have it tacked down. Her gossipy glue didn't work. So she now having a wig line kind of creates a little bit of a controversy, and we'll talk about that later. The episode begins with Portia and Tanya. I love Tanya. Tanya always has this good spirit. She always got this good attitude where she's talking to people. She seems friendly. She seems genuine in the way that she approaches people. So I always appreciate her ass. Don't mind my hairstyle, y'all. My hair was a hot ass mess, like I said. It's been a lot going on this week, so I just threw something on, and I hope y'all are able to just endure with me because I'm going to do better. But this last month has just been hell, so just bear with me. But they go to this environment. I don't know if it's like a weight loss type building where apparently Tanya is going to introduce Portia to something where this place where she's going to have to do something that's like going to give her, it's a machine to put on your stomach. And it's going to feel like you're doing 20,000 push-ups or sit-ups the next day. It's supposed to help you lose weight and whatnot. Now, the producers, or not the producers, people in the background in the confessional asked Portia, the situation with Dennis, is that what gave you the courage to get yourself back together, to snap back? I'm like, what the fuck? You asked her if a man cheating on her is the reason why she feels like she's gonna have to get her ass back together. For what? If you choose to get yourself and your weight good, you're gonna do it for the happiness of yourself, not because some man went out there and stepped out on you, because it don't matter what you look like. There are a lot of beautiful people. Look at Beyonce. Jay-Z ass stepped out on her. Her body's always snatched. So what the fuck? But Portia is intelligent because she, in this situation, said, no, I'm not doing this shit for a man. My body's going to do what it's going to do. Her exact words were, snatch my body for a man. Fuck out of here. They bring up the whole Marlo situation, and Portia flashes back to the scene saying that Portia and Kenya got the call from Marlo inviting them to her launch for the wig. And Tanya and her are talking about it, and we see that Kenya threw a whole new shade saying that she wasn't going to go to the wig launch. She was not interested. And why the hell would she go to Marlo's situation? Because Marlo sounded like a man on the phone. She just was not going to go support it. And Tanya says that she's happy that Marlo invited everybody, and she's going to go to the wig launch as well. Now, it seems like Tanya, being that she's from Canada and she has this Canadian vibe thing, there is a carnival supposed to occur in Toronto. And Portia and all the other ladies will be invited. And Portia is happy. She's shaking her ass. She said, I've been waiting my entire life to shake my ass at the carnival. And thank God, because since I can't go with Rihanna, I'm going to go with Tanya. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to enjoy this carnival. So I can't wait till that comes around because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. The next scene we got is Kandi, Todd, and Todd's daughter, Kayla, discussing Kayla moving to New York. Todd's daughter wants to branch out into fashion. She wants to create her own fashion show. She wants to, that's her career path that she wants to go to. And it seems like now that she's seen that her dad is touching a lot of money, he's now on TV, she's wanting to do this. And I think she's expecting him to be more supportive, more so than he's been. They just came back from Europe, and it seems like they have little spats and moments where they'll talk, then they won't talk for like a week. Sometimes a month, hell, maybe a year, I don't know. But this type of communication you have with a daughter who spent most of her time living with her mom, if you're trying to be a parent, she's relaying to Todd that he does not listen to her and that he does not express any emotion toward her unless he's angry with her about something. And when your child is now expressing themselves, letting you know, Dad, Mom, this is how I feel like you treat me. I wish that you would treat me better because it'll make our relationship better. And it doesn't seem like Todd is even taking her seriously. He's just like, is that how you feel? I'm like, the fuck? And Kandi actually makes a note of it and says that Todd doesn't listen, and Kayla makes this statement saying that she always goes through Kandi to communicate with her own father because she feels like she can't talk to her own father. And now Candy's about to have a daughter and bring that daughter into this type of situation, and she's noticing this type of dynamic that Todd has with his daughter. And that's not the dynamic that she has with her child. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I don't know how Kandi's going to navigate that, but she's feeling like because she's the stepmom, not the real mom, that she doesn't want to overstep her boundaries and let this man know that this is not good. You have to be able to communicate with your daughter. You can't just be so hard on her and say, I'm trying to teach her some life skills and not, you can't be, tough love is good, but you got to have a good combination of tough and love. You can't just have the tough and forget about the damn love. And right now he's too tough on her, and it's fucking up their relationship, so they need to fix it. Next thing we have, you got Nene meeting up with Kandi. I'm thinking to myself, the same thing Kandi said is, I don't know why the hell Nene wants to meet up with her. I said, girl, I know why. Because Nene's going to put a bug in this heifer's ear because Sheree ain't on the show. So she's going to use Kandi as the bone collector to carry that bone back to Cynthia because she's not communicating with Cynthia. And of course, Kandi shows up because the last time I saw them together, we were on the reunion, and she made it clear to us that she didn't think that Kandi was important in any way, shape, or form. She basically called her a bitch in a side way, like, you ain't even matter, bitch. You need to just go somewhere else. So to be sitting up here breaking bread with her, eating lunch with her, it's fake as hell. But they start off making small talk. Nene says Greg is doing better. And then Nene says that she's happy, Eva's having a baby, Kenya just had a baby, Portia just had a baby. And Kandi discloses to her that she got a baby on the way because she has a surrogate. She tells her daughter. Nene does this, yeah, I'm so happy for you. Fake ass shit. And they get to the root of the conversation. And Nene lets her know that she's seen a life coach try to better herself. And in the process of seeing a life coach, she's not giving a fuck about a lot of things. The irony of her saying that dawns on me because now she takes it upon herself to let Kandi know that even though she doesn't give a fuck about things, that Cynthia's been talking shit about her, and that Cynthia had done eight interviews, and so she now did one. Because Kandi brings that up, you did talk about it. She said, well, Cynthia did 8 interviews. I did 1 in retaliation. Basically, I wanted to speak for myself too, and I called her ass weak. But Cynthia has been doing a lot of talking, and some of the talking that she's done, somebody had the nerve to record her ass while she was talking shit and relayed that information to me. In the confessional, they asked her who did the recording. She said that she wasn't going to tell. In my mind, I'm thinking it was Giovanna, because Giovanna was the one who carried information back to Nene on, I think, the last episode, making it seem like Cynthia was talking so much shit about Nene. Instead, Cynthia's expressing herself. And to be honest with you, when you're mad at somebody, you say things, you don't say things the nice way. And right now, they're not friends, not getting along. Cynthia feels like Nene has wronged her. Nene feels like Cynthia has wronged her. So the things they're saying are going to be like they're throwing shots at each other. But Giovanna, trying to go up Nene's ass, I don't like that bitch, is now bringing situation out almost to make herself relevant. She's thirsty as a motherfucker. And she got the Thirsty Award last episode, and she deserved that shit. But that was the purpose of this lunch, is for Nene to let Kandi know that information so Kandi can take that information back to Cynthia and let ass know that there's somebody who recorded her and she has proof that Cynthia's talking shit and has been a horrible friend. That's what that was. Kandi leaves. They both leave the lunch. The next thing we got is Cynthia's at the shop because she's trying to renovate her closet for her future fiance. And she has her temporary friend Kenya and bone collector Kandi meet her there while she's looking for things to expand her closet. And in that moment, Kandi lets them know that Nene's seen a life coach, and Kenya, with her shady ass, says the only life coach she needs is Jesus, because that's the only person that basically can help her, not another person. Because Kenya and Nene are not getting along either. Nene's like, she has an issue with almost half the cast. She don't get along with Tanya. I mean, not like they don't get along, but they have an issue. She don't get along with Eva, damn straight. She kind of don't get along with Kandi. This is just a fake thing. She don't get along with Cynthia, and she's not getting along with Kenya. And then Portia is not getting along with us, the whole damn cast. But Kenya brings that up, and then Kandi says, you know what? She now relays the information that the whole lunch was about in the first place to Cynthia, letting her know that somebody had recorded her while she was talking shit about Nene. And Cynthia, being on the defense, is now doing what she always does. She's on the defense. She's now saying, well, I don't know who's going to record me, but I don't give a fuck, because when I was up her ass, she treated me like Michelle Obama. Now that I'm not up her ass, she treated me like I'm that shit down the street. So I don't care about her opinion. I don't care if somebody recorded me. I've been saying what I said, and I'm not taking it back. That whole attitude. I mean, she had that same energy. And Kenya says, if this person's going to be recording you behind your back, which I think is kind of foul as fuck, they need to put that shit in your face and let themselves know. Don't carry that and go to Nene. But I think it's somebody who wants to be so deep into this circle. And for me, I really feel like it was Giovanna. I'm not sure, but that's who I'm betting on. I don't think Marlo would do that without saying that she did that, because Marlo talked too damn much and she's not scary. Giovanna right now is trying desperately to get a peach and be on the next Real Housewives. And she's going to do it any way she can. If she got to be as messy as Marlo, she will. She got to be as fake as some of the cast members, she will. And Nene's the only one she feels right now would allow and permit her to get onto camera, because she's been in several episodes now. So I feel like it was her, but I'll get to it later. Then the next thing we got is we are now preparing for Cynthia's getting ready for Marlo's wig event in her home. She decides to call Eva. And Eva lets her know that Marlo actually personally sent her a text message saying that she would like her to come and support her event. Even though last episode, even though I didn't review it, Marlo decided to go off on Eva when she's pregnant, and they're having a whole argument. I mean, I know Marlo is doing this strategically, because the more people that she got at her event, the more support she get. But damn well Eva's ass is not gonna come support your ass. Not after all the stuff that you pulled, talking about her credit, talking about her house, talking about her situation. Girl, bye. She ain't gonna come and support you. And Eva didn't. She ignored the text message and just, paid it dust. And then Cynthia didn't let her know that somebody then relays the video situation. Somebody recorded her ass talking bad about Nene. And they talk about it, and they do suspect one is Giovanna, that she might be the one who recorded it, and suspect two is Marlo. Those are the two suspects they got. They can't think of anybody else that they're familiar with, that Cynthia will have a conversation with, that would even dare do something like that. So now we're on limbo, because we don't know who confirmed that did this shit. Then we got the Marlo's wig launch event. You got Kandi makes a crack about the event, basically saying that as fabulous as Marlo claims to be, this situation was not as fabulous. And I saw it. It was not as fabulous. She was right. It wasn't. It looked like a bland situation, a regular shit that I could do. Put a bunch of wigs up there, put some chairs, got some drinks, got a microphone and DJ and some songs, and we got the whole event. But she makes that situation because Marlo, how she portrays herself, this event does not display how she portrays herself. It didn't. Then we got Tanya, Portia, Nene, Cynthia, Giovanna, Kandi, Shimi, and all the people that we recognize going to this wig launch. We got Tanya in the car with Portia, because now they're getting close friends. And Portia said that she about to pay Nene dust, because Nene's been talking shit about her, being that she was supposed to be her big sis. Nene was talking shit about her after the whole closet situation where Portia said she was scared. Nene said, I don't know, basically did this whole smack like she was scared. But Portia was afraid. Portia was pregnant. And during the last reunion, Portia tried to kind of connect with her and talk to her. And Nene gave him her ass to kiss. So Portia's like, I'm not about to play me like you're just going to throw me around like I don't matter. So she don't want to deal with Nene. Anyway, so then we got Giovanna's thirsty ass at this place. Cynthia and Kandi take it upon themselves to talk to Giovanna. Giovanna decides to insert herself yet again in somebody's business that don't have nothing to do with her. Nene and Cynthia. Oh, I know it might be a little awkward for you guys to be here. I just hope everything will be okay. Da, 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 da. Bullshit. Then Kandi decides to ask Giovanna, was it you that recorded Cynthia while she was talking shit about Nene? Giovanna looked suspect to me. I'm not going to lie. She looked like she did that shit. I feel like I put my money on her that she did. I could be wrong, but right now I'm thinking it's her, because the way that she handled it, like, why would you put me on blast? Why would you ask me like I did that? No, I didn't do that. Why would I? That's how she acted. Cynthia said she'd take her for her word. The next one that got asked now was Marlo, but not at her event. Then you got Portia and Tanya coming in. They say hello. They're looking at the wigs. Half of them were wearing blonde hair coming in. I didn't like Cynthia's blonde wig. I don't think that one was flattering, but they were there doing it. Marlo comes in. She got the microphone. She's talking. She's enjoying her event. All of a sudden, we hear this band. We hear this thing, and here comes Kandi, who said that she wasn't gonna go to her event. Kenya's messy ass. She comes in with band playing and a sign saying "Your edges matter," because Kenya has a hair care line for edge control and stuff like that. And she comes in to Marlo's wig launch to now advertise her hair care products. Now, this is moments like this that made me not feel sorry for Kenya when she's going through her situation. At the same time, Marlo is messy as hell, and she's all up in people's business. And last episode, she made a crack about Kenya and her marriage, knowing that shit's falling apart. And Kenya took it very personally. Kenya don't forgive shit. And she don't forget. And she will get you back as soon as she sees you. And she picked this opportunity as the best time for her to go on and get Marlo back for all the shit that she was talking by bringing her hair care line to Marlo's wig launch and taking the attention from Marlo to her in front of everybody. Portia was mean. she was my spirit because she was laughing. She said, we know edges matter. It don't matter today, but tomorrow's gonna matter. I'm gonna use your hair products. But this was shade as hell. It was shady as hell. And everybody was laughing about it in the group. However, they knew it was shady. Nene in her confessional said that Kenya's horns is big as hell. She's a devil. When Nene came in, it seems like there was a little dark cloud that came over there. Portia gave her back. She just turned right around like, you're not supposed to say hi to me. Cynthia and her did that fake, let's give each other a hug. Even though we know we don't like each other, we're talking shit behind your back. Let's just hug each other. And then she said hi to everybody else. But when Kenya comes in, Kenya was not going to hug Nene. She don't give a damn. She grabs the microphone, introduces herself, lets people know to come try her hair products. And I just felt, I know that Marlo was embarrassed. She was embarrassed. She took that very personally. She tried to brush it off like she didn't care by saying, oh, Kenya Moore is here. The biggest diva's here. Let's all do this together. Let's, edges matter. Let's just do this together. But Kenya was doing everything she can to make sure that Marlo felt the dig. She was not going to let her get through it. She was going to let her feel it. Finally, Marlo gets irritated, and Marlo's now calling security. Nene gets up and leaves the event, and Giovanna's thirsty self chases her out the door, knocks on her window. Nene's like, you knock on my window one more time, girl, I'm gonna beat your ass. Giovanna's like, where are you going? You need to stay here for your bestie's event. Nene's like, I don't do this shit. It's not me. And she leaves. Giovanna goes and announces to everybody that Nene left. Portia says, well, shit, if it ain't about her, she don't need to be here. Everybody's throwing jabs. And Giovanna's like, Tanya's like, she's supposed to be here. Marlo's like her best friend. She's supposed to be here for her. Nene in her confessional said that if she didn't leave, she would have beat Kenya's ass. So she left basically to save Kenya's ass. That's how I took it. Then security then decides to escort Kenya out. Kenya leaves. Marlo spends the rest of the event basically being heated, saying that Kenya was fucked up with doing what she did, which she was. But you weren't nice to that bitch. You were not nice to her. And you invited her to your event was not a chance to make peace. It was a chance for you to use her stardom to capitalize on your business venture. Kenya knew that. So she brought her business venture saying, I'm a businesswoman, so I'm going to take advantage of this too because I'm not going to do something for you. Not after what you said about my marriage, my failing marriage. I'm not going to let that go. So she did what she did. I don't feel bad for Marlo because she did what she did. Marlo's in everybody's business. By the time somebody gets, this is karma for you. So I don't know how to feel for Marlo. I just know I don't feel bad for her. I hope that her business works out. But the way that Kenya played her, she does messy shit like that too. So I guess it is what it is. You get from people what you put out. You got what you put out in the universe. So that situation happened. And then Cynthia decides to say that she was excited to see Kenya. Portia goes, you were excited to see her because of how Kenya came in? Cynthia says, yeah, I was happy to see her. And Marlo issues a disclaimer saying that she now has more respect for Eva than she does for Kenya because how Kenya behaved. She will not forgive Kenya because Kenya and her will never be friends. And basically that's how the episode ends. Now, they did show the next week's episode. It seems like Dennis's bald-headed ass is coming up there trying to fix his relationship with Portia. I don't know why she gave him the energy. This man is not cute at all. And I don't know why the hell she's with. Portia is too beautiful. She has she's charismatic. She's funny. I love her big ass. I love her body. I love her attitude. I love her spirit. I feel like, why Dennis? Why? No, ma'am. And then they show the next scene about Nene talking to somebody. I think that's her life coach about going to the carnival. Maybe her not wanting to be around everybody else. I'm just waiting for shit to hit the fan because obviously this video is going to come out. And we're going to find out who recorded it. Cynthia and Nene are going to have to face off with each other. Kenya is supposed to fight Nene defending Cynthia. So I don't know how that's going to work out. But it's going to be a lot. And I hope that things get a little bit better to where we see what's, everything just kind of comes out. Now, I'm going to watch Married to Medicine and do a review of that and see how it goes. There's a few tea and messiness that I've seen so far. I don't know if I want to do a review with the whole Cash Me Outside little girl bullshit, her running her mouth with her doing her hair. I'm still considering that. But let me know, comments below, let me know what you think about this video situation, who you think did it. What do you think about how Kandi dealt with Marlo in this her showing up with her band and her hair care product? Do you think it was wrong? I personally I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it. But just let me know what y'all think on tonight's episode. And comment below. Let's have a discussion going on. All right. Thanks, y'all. Bye. Love you. Forgive my voice. Okay? Because I forgive y'all. If y'all do something wrong, just forgive my damn voice. All right? Love y'all. Bye.